It's the AFL Yank back here again in time for another tipping video for round 8 of the 2023 AFL season. I actually did pretty well, I believe, in round 7. I ended up getting 6 out of 9 tips correct. The 3 I got wrong were Richmond, the Swans, and St. Kilda. But yeah, overall, I did really well in regards to tips. New Brisbane would obviously slaughter Freo. Doggies basically had an easy game against Hawthorn with, how bad the Hawks are. The D's absolutely smoke the Roos as they should. And then Carlton get their first 100-point win in ages with a massive win over the Eagles. And then Geelong beat Essendon as the Cats are just absolutely on fire at the moment. And then Richmond end up losing to the Gold Coast Suns as they just continue to have massive struggles this year. And finally, Collingwood sneaks in a win against the Crows after being down all game. Literally with seconds left. The final kick literally was the sealer. It was amazing. And, very good week for footy, I gotta say. So, yeah. So, anyways, let's get to the tips for this round. So, for the first game of the round, it is going to be Carlton versus the Brisbane Lions. And I think this will actually be a really good game. I think this should be really competitive. Both sides have been absolutely hot as of... Well, Carlton, they've overall been a mixed bag, but they did get a huge win against the Eagles, as they should have. And the Lions are absolutely hot. They have been dominating as of late. They have been playing amazing footy this year. Just everything has really clicked well for them. So, yeah. I'm honestly surprised that Carlton's actually getting favored here. I actually think I'm going to say Brisbane here to actually get the win. I'm going to say they actually win by a decent margin too. I'll say 19 points. So I'm going to go a Lions win. We're obviously going to use the squiggle ladder predictor. So yeah, I'm going to estimate a 19-point win for the Brisbane Lions. And then next, it is Richmond versus the West Coast Eagles. Even with how bad the Tigers have been this year, yeah, this is the injury bowl of this season. Both sides have been absolutely derailed by injuries. The Eagles literally just have like fucking 20 players on the field now. Like their injury lineup is absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's crazy. Like, get them a goddamn new health department. Like, my goodness. And the Tigers, even with how demolished they've been, I still see them winning this game. I think the Tigers should get the job done. And if they don't somehow win this game, they are in a lot of trouble. Absolutely in a lot of trouble this year. So they should get it done by a 29-point margin. I'll say they win by 29. And that should potentially get them maybe a chance of coming back, but it still looks very slim. But yeah, honestly, in my eyes, just the Tigers, they feel a lot like the Broncos in the NFL this year. Like, both sides, they were super hyped up because obviously the Tigers finally had a midfield, but it's absolutely derailed now because there's a bunch of injuries right now. And yeah, things have not been going well for the Tigers. And if they somehow lose against the Eagles, who have had a horrible run with injuries as of late, yeah, there is no way. Like, they're definitely a bottom 4 side this year. Alright, and now Geelong versus the Crows. There is no doubts about it. I'm going Cats here. They should absolutely dominate the Crows here. I mean, they've been absolutely scary as of late. They are in form. They finally got the dirt off their shoulders. They just will never freaking die. Just the Cats won't freaking die. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I'm gonna say the Cats win by a huge margin too. I'll say a 61-point margin for the Cats. They are absolutely scary as of right now, and could be one of the best. There is a possibility they might repeat. I think it's possible. I said I would not be surprised if the Cats made a run. And then the Gold Coast Suns versus Melbourne. Yeah, no surprise here. Got to go D's here. Just they have been in form. They have been fantastic, and they should seal their spot for finals. So yeah, I'm gonna go D's win. They are in form, really dominating contests well. I'm actually gonna go an 83-point margin. One of the largest I've had in a while, but yeah, 83 points. And the GWS versus the Western Bulldogs. Of course, the Giants coming off a massive upset win against the Swannies. And let's be honest, the Swans were just freaking horrible in the last 5 minutes. Like the final 10 minutes, they just gave up. Like they lacked the mentality to finish the game. It was just it just sucks. But regardless, Giants, they have not had a great run at Manuka Oval. They have yet to record a win in Canberra. And with that, I'm going to go Doggies to win this game. I feel like they got a good shot of winning this game. And I say they do it by a 28-point margin. I mean, the Giants will make it a contest, but overall, I just honestly feel that the Doggies are just going to be too good for a team like GWS to handle. And now, off the stadium, Freo versus Hawthorn. Oh my goodness. This will be such a garbage game because Freo have been in absolutely horrible form this year, and Hawthorn just, oh my goodness. And Hawthorn are basically tanking this year. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. This game is going to be so bad. I swear. But regardless, I'm going to say Freo get the advantage with them being at home. But yeah, I'm going to go a Freo win. I'm going to say they win it by 15 points. I mean, it could be close. I would not be surprised if this game was really close. And yeah. Just the Hawks are just too shit for a team like Freo to lose to, in my eyes. And then next, Port Adelaide versus Essendon at Adelaide Oval. Both sides have actually been in really good form as of late, but in my eyes, I feel like Port will have the advantage of being at home, obviously. And yeah, no disrespect to Essendon, they've been fantastic this season, but I just feel like Port are going to be the stronger side at the end of this one. Let's see, I'm going to go a Port win. They should. I'll say a 15-point win for Port. And next, Collingwood versus the Swans at the MCG. The Pies have been absolutely fantastic as of late. They've played some great footy. Everything has been going great for them. And for the Swannies, oh, freaking God. Oh my God, it's just freaking horrible. They have lacked the mentality this season to win games, and it's not like they can even show up against good sides anymore. I mean, we freaking suck in Victoria. We just don't give a damn about the way we play anymore. This is the most lacking we've had in ages. It's freaking horrible. And so, with that, for the first time ever, no doubts about it, I'm going Pies. Pies are going to dominate this one. The fucking Swannies are just a bunch of fucking ugly ducklings. I'm sorry. Yeah, Collingwood win. And a continued loss of percentage because we stopped fucking giving a damn in March. You just pay the consequences for being in the fucking granny. And honestly, Collingwood actually really put the dagger in us in that prelim. Because we were absolutely killing it in the prelim before Collingwood made that comeback run. Like, they really stabbed us really fucking good. And honestly, as a result, I just think the Pies are going to respond in a way and win big too, because, I mean, look at the results against other sides. I mean, we freaking lost the D's by 50, and then Cats fucking raped us again. And I apologize for my language, but still. It just sucks. Just, we're so bad this year. We just need a freaking hard look at ourselves, man. And finally, North Melbourne versus St. Kilda. No doubts about it. Gotta go Saints to win this. They've been a very fantastic side as of late. They've fallen off a bit, but still in really good form as of right now. And I think they should get the job done by 64 points. Actually, I gotta go. I'm gonna say they win by 74 points. Because just the Roos have been so bad this year. So yeah, there we go. There's my predictions. And honestly, I gotta say, these are some pretty good picks, I gotta say. I'm actually really confident of how good I can do this round. Like, lots of one-sided games, potentially, in my eyes. But yeah. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I apologize for being a little bit late because I've come down a little bit with the sniffles and stuff, and I had a really bad sore throat earlier, but it's clearing up. And also, I'm going to be going home this weekend. I'm going to be leaving tomorrow. I'm heading back home. This is my second to last day in college. For the second last day of my freshman year of college. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the AFL Yank, signing out. Come on, Swannies. Somehow just... Can they please somehow just freaking try? Just please? That would be wonderful. Alright, I'm out.